Hi everyone, Adam here, and this is Horror Down Under, where I take a look at Australian horror films. And today I'm talking about the 2019 film Outback. And this stars Lauren Lofberg, who was in Power Games, the Packer Murdoch story. It was an Australian TV miniseries back in the game, and a lot of short films. And also stars Taylor Weissy, who's had roles in Wolf Creek the series, the Australian soap opera Home and Away, and the TV series Hardball, and Top End Wedding. And this is directed by Mike Green, his first movie. And this tells the story of a young American couple, Lisa Sachs and Wade Kelly, on a holiday in Australia. Although their relationship is a bit tense, as Wade asked Lisa to marry him and she said no, so it's not really going to be a fun vacation for them. Deciding they want to experience the Outback, they decide to head towards Uluru. And only using their GPS from their phone, I read this here, that apparently they can't really handle like the Outback. I don't know if that's 100% true, but it was on the internet, so it must be true. And the GPS keeps sending them pretty much in circles, so they decide that the best option is to get out of the car and head for a ridge and then come back. So they take a while to walk up to the ridge, get there. By the time they're finished, it's dark. And once they start heading back, they realise they're lost because everything looks the same in the Outback. They're lost in the Outback with limited water, limited food, and not sure which direction to take. So they've got to try to survive in the harsh Australian Outback, where they've got to put up with snakes, scorpions, and whatever else comes their way. And that's the question. Are they going to survive this or not? And that is pretty much the plot of Outback. So first off, the acting I thought was pretty good. It's two Australian actors doing American accents, and I thought they held the accents pretty well for most of the movie. Another thing I noticed was how good the cinematography is. The Australian Outback always looks good on screen. Well, there's some really impressive shots in this. The thing is, they may not seem like the nicest couple, but that's because their relationship is in a crossroad. So you can kind of understand where he's coming from, but you also understand where she's coming from as well. Yeah, so if you're probably watching this, you probably think, gee, they're making some silly mistakes. If you've never been in a situation like that, you might end up doing the same thing. As for the actual movie itself, I put it into it's just okay. Like I said, visually it's fantastic. But it is kind of, best way to say it, it is a slow burn movie, even though it's only 88 minutes. And I wouldn't call it an action-packed scene, but I will say there's a few tense moments with some of Australia's creepy crawlies there. I will say, probably the most interesting aspect of this is actually it is a true story. I wasn't 100% sure if it really was, because sometimes they say a movie's based on a true story when only a little bit of it is, but apparently this really happened. I'm not going to go into the details just in case you don't know, and you might want to watch it, so I don't want to spoil it. But look, it's okay. The movie's competently made. I'd say it's worth checking out. If you have seen Outback, let us know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.